tearing up our yard signs. Who do you think you are? No, who are you? You think this is freedom of speech, tearing up somebody else's yard sign? Look at this. This cannot be on our campus. Oh my, what? That is crazy. This is the left in one image. Wow. Just wow.
You know, I used to think that the pronoun stuff was really stupid and just absolutely ridiculous. But I got to admit, it's starting to grow on me. Because how else do I explain the person we just saw? I damn sure can't call them a man. That's not a man that we just saw. But at the same time, I definitely can't call them a woman. That's not a woman either. The only thing you can call people like that are them, theys, and its. So maybe the pronoun people were onto something after all. Because I don't know how you could describe some of these people these days, if that's what you even want to call them. But anyways, Turning Point USA. They were at the University of Oklahoma for this big event. And needless to say, all of the them, theys, and the its, and the other liberals that you can kind of tell their gender, they all were raging out. They were upset. And it's hilarious because a couple of students that go to the University of Oklahoma, they decided that they would just stand out in the courtyard for a day, right? They decided that, hey, we're just going to hang out in like this courtyard area for a couple of hours, and we're going to catch all of these insane leftists destroying Turning Point USA signs. And man, let's just say they caught plenty of fish. All they had to do was stand out there for about 45 minutes, and countless them, theys, its, and whatever you want to call them, they were crawling out of their classes, destroying the TPUSA signs. And in my opinion, I think the kids that are going around destroying the TPUSA signs, I think we need to keep an eye on them. Because they're probably, one bad day away from pulling a Tyler Robinson. So I definitely think we should keep an eye on these students. Killing Charlie wasn't bad enough. They feel as if they have to further spread their hate by going around the college campus, kicking down signs, spitting on the signs, spitting on people. Just all this really just psychotic behavior that we're used to seeing. And I feel like we're growing so used to seeing it that we hardly don't even point it out, make fun of it, or talk about it anymore. But we don't need to get to that point. We don't need to get to the point where this is normalized. We need to continue to point out and mock this behavior, which is what we're about to do right now, because I have some more clips of these raging loonies upset about the TPUSA signs at their college. Now, before I roll this clip, though, if you're here, if you enjoy the channel, if you support the channel, make sure you hit that like button. Make sure you're subscribed. Drop a comment. Share the video on social media. And if you're feeling generous and you would like to help keep the lights on, you could always donate via Cash App or Super Thanks. Always greatly appreciated. With that being said, though, let's watch a few more Them Days freak out, and then I'll be right back with more thoughts.
Hey. Oh, shoot. Excuse me? Why are you touching our signs? Why do you think you can touch our signs?
This is what they do. Of course they do.
We got you on video, by the way.
Okay.
Hey, dude, maybe don't follow people.
No, you think you guys can touch our signs?
You got plenty more.
Okay, no, that's our personal property and our freedom of speech. You have no right to touch our signs.
Okay, but why are you following people and filming them?
Nope, you guys have ruined our sign, ripped it out of the ground.
What are you even talking about?
No,
To be fair, I did throw one of their signs. Oh. I'll admit to that on camera.
Okay.
So wait, you said we have nothing better to do with my time, but then why did you have the time?
I said you do have better things to do with your time.
And
you have
better things to do with your time than to rip somebody else's promotional items out of the ground.
Maybe that wasn't as fun. Maybe this wasn't as worth it as I thought it was going to be.
Yep.
Like, that's going to be so funny. Yeah, I don't really like being followed by groups. Well, that is true.
Yeah, well then don't rip out our signs. Like, you don't condone that behavior. Would you like to apologize on camera?
I check out the statistics. Girl, probability of the
Ridiculous.
Why'd you feel the need to throw our sign? Why'd you do that?
don't need to do all that. Like,
I've taken down 56.
You've taken down 56. You're
Yep.
keeping track of how many signs you take.
Yep.
Why?
You know it's violating student conduct to take that out of the ground.
No, I'm keeping campus beautiful day and night.
By stealing
the
our
signs
property
go.
and destroying it?
You know we paid for that out of our pockets.
You can
Ah,
literally
sucks
just
for
walk
you.
past it. Don't even look
I
at it.
could.
Just walk past.
Amen.
Like, bro,
Yeah, why do
we
you do
all
that?
have our different point of view.
I
So you
wanted
don't need to
to.
be mad about it.
Preach.
So true. You should really stop touching other people's things.
It's also a hazard how fast you're throwing them. You could really hurt someone with that.
Could.
And you just don't care?
You don't care
Nah.
if you hurt anyone?
Well,
I mean, I would prefer not to, but
You prefer not to?
yeah.
well, you should really stop touching our stuff. We'd really appreciate
You,
that.
you have a name by chance?
Yeah.
What's your name?
Why would I tell you?
Oh, we'll find out anyway. It's okay.
Okay.
Stop touching our stuff.
Go fuck yourself.
It's like the perfect bait. The TPUSA signs are the perfect bait. And these them days, they're taking the bait immediately. They're immediately taking the bait right on camera, showing how disgusting and vile they are. And speaking of vile and disgusting, what is it? What is it with these kinds of people? I swear I am not trying to be mean or rude here. This is just an observation. But why do these people always look this way? You know, are people who are, on the far left, are they on the far left because they're ugly? You know what I mean? Were they born ugly so they reject beauty, they reject everything that is right in the world, and they go down this path of extreme leftism and all this weird stuff, right? Do they go down this path because they're ugly? Or do they become ugly once they go down this path? I think I've seen it happen in multiple ways. I think I've seen attractive people go down the far left rabbit holes and come out looking absolutely crazy, right? I think we've seen some examples of that. Hell, in Hollywood, we have plenty examples of beautiful young actresses that go out of their way to make themselves look stupid, right? So I do think that happens, but also I think that ugly people kind of just tend to lean far left because I guess for whatever reason, like I said, I think they reject beauty, they reject everything good and wholesome, they reject family values, and I think maybe a lot of it is because of how they look. They look this way, they feel bad about themselves, and because they feel that way, they go down certain rabbit holes that take them down certain paths. Because I don't know, it's just odd that every time we catch someone doing something like spitting and kicking down, the Turning Point USA signs, they all look weird. None of them look like perfectly sane, healthy, attractive people. You know what I mean? So, I don't know. I just noticed the pattern, and I'm sure that a lot of you all noticed the pattern as well. So, you guys let me know what you think it is down in the comments below. Let's try to solve this mystery. While you're down there, though, hit that thumbs up, hit that subscribe, ring that notification bell, and I'll talk to you all very soon in the next one.